Hello guys, what is up? I'm finally coming to y'all with a new video and I'm so excited because your girl is in college. Damn, when I did this I should make sure the door is locked because I have a really bad habit of leaving my door unlocked, and my friends, they literally come in and out as they please, so I don't want them to literally walk in here. By the way, that's my roommate's bed. My side is this way, but my window is this way, and as you all know, we need the lighting, and I did not really bring any lighting or anything with me. So to start to make this a college series, I'm going to eventually do a room tour for you guys and things of that nature, so we can talk more about that stuff. But as of right now, I'm just going to tell you guys how things are going, things I like here, things I don't like, what I didn't expect, and things like that. So I guess I can start with the application process. And if you guys see me looking down, I have a paper of notes that I made, so I'm going to stick it right here. But I applied to 3 schools. Typically a lot of people apply to several schools. I only applied to 3 because I was really lazy, and I only had my mind set on 3 schools that I actually wanted to go to. So I applied to those 3 schools, and the 3 schools were University of Central Florida, University of South Florida, and Florida State, of course. And it was nerve-wracking. It was really annoying for me. So I will advise you guys, if you are applying to college right now, if you're seniors applying to college, or even maybe juniors that are like going into their senior year, definitely start applying to college as early as possible. The earlier you apply, the better. It makes it so much easier for you, especially if you apply for early notification dates or early decision, because your applicant pool is going to be so much smaller and you'll have a better chance of getting in. Granted, I did actually get into all 3 of those schools, but I just had to wait a really long time to hear back as to whether or not I got in or not. So that was really annoying for me. But eventually I got my acceptance letters within the last couple of months of high school, like literally the last 3 months of high school. Like, I thought I was going to community college, which I was okay with because I did dual enrollment at my community college. So I already had my plan set in my head. Okay, I'm going to go to community college, I'm going to work, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this and that, and it's going to work out, and I'm going to be happy whether or not. So I had my mind set on community college. I got a job at a call center. I can tell you guys some stories about the call center job, but I got a job at a call center. I was answering calls for AT&T. It was a new experience, I'll definitely say that much. And then I was working at the call center, and I got my letter for University of South Florida before I started the call center, but that was my first acceptance, and they were accepting me for spring of 2018. So basically I was going to wait an entire year to go to school, and within that entire year I couldn't have went to school and got more than 12 college credits, because once you get more than 12 college credits, I'm not sure how it is where you guys live, but here in Florida, I think in the United States, once you have more than 12 college credits, you are not considered a first-time college student. Mind you, I'm working, I already had my college credits, so I'm thinking, wow, this is going to be annoying that I can't get more than 12 college credits. But I was like, whatever. You know, I wanted to go. I actually really wanted to go. I looked into the school, and there were some things about the school that I didn't like. For example, their bathroom, a whole floor shared a bathroom. So right now in my room, this is how it's set up. That's my roommate's bed. My bed is behind the camera. I'm going to do a room tour. And we have our sink here, and then we have a bathroom right there. In that bathroom is a shower and a toilet, and beyond that bathroom, there's another room just like this one with 2 other girls. So we basically share the bathroom. Our suites connect, and they go into the bathroom. So 4 people share the bathroom, which I'm okay with, rather than sharing a public bathroom with a whole floor of girls. That's gross. So that's that. I wasn't really feeling that, but I was like, whatever, I still want to go. I'll figure that out when I get there, or maybe get an apartment or something. So I started my training for my call center job, and literally the first week that I was there, that Friday, I got an email saying that I got accepted into UCF. And my UCF story was so funny because first I got deferred, and then I got waitlisted, and then I got accepted. So whoever is out there and they're on a wait list currently, don't ever let the wait list discourage you, because I'm telling you, I was waitlisted to UCF, and I was waitlisted for FSU as well, which is why I emphasize making sure that you apply early, you get all your documents in, you get whatever you need to get in, so that way you're not sitting there last minute on a waiting list thinking, am I going to get in, what am I going to do, trying to figure life out. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I got accepted to UCF for the summer of this year, 2017. So I was like, cool. My cousin lives in Orlando. I'm going to go to UCF. I'm going to have fun. It's going to be cool. I was going to have to take out loans. I was going to have to take out quite a bit of loans in order to live and pay for school. So, and I didn't want to work. I really just wanted to focus on school. So, but I was like, okay, we'll take out the loans. Whatever happens, happens. It'll work itself out, you know. I'm a firm believer that God really does work things out the best he can for you. Not the best he can, but God works things out to the best of he has your best interest at heart. So things will work out always. So I'm like, all right, UCF, we got UCF in mind. Gave them $600 for my fall, summer, and spring housing and my orientation fee. So at that point, I'm like in my head, yes, I'm going to UCF, gave them my money, gave them everything. It's set in stone, we're going. Now, a couple weeks later, maybe a month later, I get an email from the CARE program. And what the CARE program is it's the career, I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. It's a Center for Academic Retention and Enhancement, and it is the most amazing program ever. If you live in the state of Florida and you want to go to school and you are a first generation college student, apply for CARE. So the requirements to get into the CARE program are you have to have, I believe, a 3.0 GPA, weighted or unweighted, I forget. I'm going to leave everything, or I'm going to leave the link to the website in the description. So you have to have a 3.0 GPA. Your parents cannot have obtained a bachelor's degree or higher. So this is for first generation college students, and you do have to qualify for a Pell Grant. So I'm not really sure how it works. When you fill out your FAFSA, you'll see how much, you'll see if you qualify for the Pell Grant or not. And it could be, as long as you qualify for the Pell Grant, you don't have to qualify for thousands of dollars of a Pell Grant, but as long as you qualify for a Pell Grant, then they admit you into the CARE program. Now, once you're admitted to the CARE program, they invite you for the summer to come to school, to take your classes, go to school. And the most awesome thing about that is your summer is completely free. You do not pay a dime. You don't pay a dime for housing. You do not pay a dime for your meal plan. You don't pay a dime. If you don't have insurance, they cover insurance for you. They cover basically everything, and you get your refund check. So if you need to buy books or anything after that, or you just need money to live, you'll be set for the summer. And it's honestly, I've only been here for 2 weeks. I'm within my second week, and it has been probably the most amazing experience ever. I'm sorry, I'm checking my phone. Anyway, so Dean's asking me if I'm hungry, but I already ate breakfast. So it has been the most amazing experience ever because they really help your transition into college. They help you make that transition extremely smooth. I'm sorry guys, I was looking because I saw somebody walk in, I knew. But they make your transition into college really smooth. Like, they help you a lot. They give you tutoring, they advise you, they give you an ambassador, and your ambassador is basically like your mentor. And I love my ambassador so much. She is amazing. She has definitely been somebody that I could talk to about just about anything. So let me start off with my notes that I have here about my college experience. So I'm going to start off with the things that I don't like, so that way I could make it a bit better with the things I do like. As I said before, college is a really different experience, especially if you're going away from home. Like, I live in Miami and I'm here in Tallahassee now. That's like a 8-hour drive away from home, and I realized how far I was driving down here. But it's like, I'm here now and it's worth it, and I know going home is definitely not an option. But some of the things that I do not like about college is the fact that I have to have a roommate. I'm really used to having my own space. I have my own room back at home, so I'm not used to having to share a room with somebody. I'm getting used to that a lot. Like, it's really, I'm really a hermit. I like to be in my room by myself unless I invite somebody in. So the fact that somebody could walk in and out of here freely and I can't say anything about it, it's a little annoying to me, but I'm getting used to it. Next semester I'm going to have an apartment, and I'll be having my own bedroom and own bathroom, so I think that'll make things a bit easier for me. The weather the weather in Tallahassee, I thought like Miami weather was crazy, but the weather in Tallahassee is wild. It rains like almost every day, and the thing is, it'll be so hot one minute and then it'll start raining, and then you have to go to class, you gotta walk with an umbrella, and it's like you getting wet, so you gotta get used to getting wet. So it's like whatever. Also the hills here, I realized like I'm practically out of state, I feel, because like an hour away and you're in Georgia. So like literally you could drive to Georgia within an hour from here. And so it is very hilly here. Like walking to class, you'll walk up so much hills. So I'm excited to see how my legs are gonna look when I get back home. But you walk up and down so much hills because I don't know geographically why that is, but you walk up and down so much hills. One thing I do not like here is that I don't have a car. I'm used to being back home, having my own car, or having my mom's car, getting up to go if I need to go to CVS, or if I need to go to Walmart, if I need to just go somewhere, if I want to go somewhere to get something to eat. I'm used to having my car. Granted, there's Ubers here, but yeah, Ubers add up. Spending $14 to get to the mall, or spending $7 to get to the mall, $7 to get back. Ubers do add up. So I'm used to definitely having my own car, but I guess it's something I'll get used to, walking and taking Ubers. I do plan to get a bicycle or a scooter for next semester, so that will be interesting. Also cleaning up. I did not clean back at home. I didn't clean at all. You can ask any of my friends. I did not clean my room. I didn't clean. It wasn't that I was dirty or anything, but it's just like I was in my own space. I was clean. Nobody else was using anything. But here, you're sharing a space with somebody, so you want to make sure that your side is clean, even though like my side isn't really that clean right now, but you want to make sure that your side is clean, and that you're keeping the bathroom clean, you're not leaving anything behind. Because mind you, I'm sharing a bathroom with 3 other girls, so when I go and shower, I literally have my stuff. I used to have, well, here's the bag I used to use. I have this big clear bag, and I will put like my body wash, face wash, everything. And then what I usually do is I have this thing right here. It's a hanger. Put my towel on it, put my exfoliator gloves, and hang it up on my closet door when I'm finished in the shower. So that way, you know, you can't necessarily leave your stuff in the shower like you would at home. You need to make it accessible so that you can get in the shower and bring all your stuff right back out with you. And sometimes, granted, I do forget and I do accidentally leave my stuff in there, and you don't want to leave your stuff in there because first of all, you don't want anybody else to use it. Second of all, there's not that much space in there to store everybody's body wash, everybody's shampoo and conditioner, so you do have to be mindful. Sharing a fridge, I mean, I don't really like that either because the fridge is small. I could have brought my own fridge. I'm selfish, guys. I like my own space, as you could see. I like my own everything. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. And in college, you know what? It's okay because you can be selfish. It's about you. This is your time. This is your space. Whatever you bring is for you. Your food is for you. Everything is for you. So the fact that you're having to learn to share, especially if you're not used to sharing, it's hard. Getting used to other people's cultures and things that they do differently. I'm definitely learning about that too, because there's so many different types of people here. You know, you have white people, black people, Spanish people, island people, American people. So it's like really a big old melting pot, even though I do go to a predominantly white institution. But I do have the best of both worlds because FAMU is right across the street. They're our next door neighbor. We party with them. We do everything with them. So I do have the best of both worlds. So that's cool too, that I get to have, like, I don't really get to have the HBCU experience, but if I wanted to, I could go next door and get that. So things that I do like, the environment. It's definitely easier for me to focus on just school, especially being that I'm in care, and they've given me the means to not have to have a job and to be able to just go to school, work on school, study as much as I want, make my videos. So the focus that I have here, I'm really excited about that. Also the independence. I was independent at home, but now being here and having to look after my own space and really look after myself, I like that a lot. I do like independence. The food. The food here is actually really good. Florida State University's dining halls, we have several on-campus places to eat. Like we have Chick-fil-A's, we have multiple Starbucks all over campus. We have 2 dining halls there. The desserts are freaking awesome. The food is awesome most of the time. So yeah, I'm really working on not getting fat. I'm really trying to like moderate so that way I don't gain too much weight. And we also have the gym here, which is awesome. The gym is literally like walks away from my dorm. The new friends I get to make here, I love it. Like, I've met so many different people, so many new people. So many people have got to meet me. I've got to actually step out of my shell, put myself out there, you know. So I think that's pretty fun. And the new experience, being away from home for the first time to live, it's different. I knew I had to go away to school, but I didn't know it would come this fast. It's so funny because this morning I was in my bed and I had a dream, and it's like I woke up and it's like I woke up in this room and I'm like, damn, I'm not in my room, I'm not home anymore. So I don't think I'm necessarily adjusted as of yet, but I'm getting there. I'm working on it. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things that I do like. And things that I wish I knew. I wish I knew how far from home it is. I'll definitely say, when you guys apply for schools, research the school, make sure you definitely want to go there. Even though I'm so blessed to say that God chose a school that was perfect for me in every way, but it couldn't have turned out that way, because sometimes I think about it, I'm like, damn, what if I went to University of South Florida or University of Central Florida? I would have probably been so unhappy. I'm really very lucky because my best friend lives down the hall from me. I'm gonna cry. My best friend lives down the hall from me, and I'm so lucky because when I'm feeling homesick, I don't want to mess up my makeup. When I'm feeling homesick or when she's feeling homesick, we can see each other, and that's like our little piece of home. Oh my god. I'm not gonna cry. That's like our little piece of home. So it's like really hard when you're so far from your family and your friends, but luckily, you know, I got to come here with my best friend. And it's hard because my boyfriend's back home, and it's like working on a long distance relationship. That's different. It's really a different experience, you know. And me and him, we haven't been together that long, so it's like working on this long distance relationship is really hard sometimes. But I mean, I'm a firm believer in whatever happens, happens. So if it works out, awesome, and if it doesn't, then you know it doesn't. So just be mindful, you guys, when you choose your school, that yes, you may want to get away from home, but sometimes you might want to go home. And it's not like I can go home for the day or for whatever, because I'm 8 hours away. Like, you know how much arrangements you have to make to try and go home? Like, you can't even go home for the day, because literally by the time you get there and drive back, half the day is gone. So definitely research your school. Take tours of the school. I never visited FSU. I never even visited USF or UCF before I got there. I never visited any of those schools. I was gonna pack up and go miles away from home. I packed up and went miles away from home to here, and I never even visited here. So when I got here, it was definitely a culture shock, because it was so different than Miami. The roads were different. The establishments were different. Oh, I had a story time, you guys, from the Walmart here. They were trash. Walmart, if you're watching this, I had the worst customer service in Tallahassee. The worst. The freaking worst. But that's not the point. But definitely research this. Don't just research the school. Research the city that's in. Research things to do. Because a lot of people come here to Tallahassee and they're like, it's so boring, and they go home. You don't want to go to college and then have to go home. You don't want that. You want to stay in college. You want to graduate. You want to come do what you got to do and get out with your degree. So I'm so thankful at my institution. There is so much here to do. We have the gym. We have our own bowling alley. We have our own movie theater. We have a paint-a-pot. There's so much stuff to do. We even have a museum in the school, which I got to see the other day. It was so cool. I'm really proud of my school. Like, I really love it here. I love my school, even though it is a predominantly white institution. And being African American, being at a predominantly white institution makes you appreciate being black, you know? It shows you that, you know, you can thrive anywhere. So even if you don't go to an HBCU, or if you want to go to an HBCU, because I wanted to apply to Clark Atlanta. I even thought about Spelman. So it's like, you never really know where the road takes you. But I'm happy to be here, even though it is not an HBCU. I'm really happy with my school. I'm really proud of myself for being here. And if you guys are in college, you guys should be proud of yourselves too, because it's really a step out of your comfort zone. but it is gonna make you a better person. I don't know why I get so emotional. Another thing I wish I knew was that the actual academics and work is harder, which is a no-brainer, but coming from me, I did 2 years of dual enrollment / early admissions. If you don't know what that is, basically that is where you take college classes while you're still in high school. So I was taking, I did mention I was taking classes at my community college, and when I got here, the work load was a lot. Like right now I have an online class, and online classes in my head, they're usually easy, but I'm talking about I have like several assignments, like 7 assignments for one due date, papers on papers to write, so it's like, it's no joke. You definitely have to be focused. Oh, back to things I don't like and focus. Parties. I will, since I've been here, I've only went to 2 parties in Tallahassee, and I was not feeling none of them. Mind you, I do come from Miami. I do party in Miami, so my party lifestyle expectations are very much different than somebody that's probably coming from elsewhere. However, I was not too happy with these parties. I brought all my party clothes and thinking, you know, I'm thinking like shit about to be lit. Get there, it's not lit. At least to me, it wasn't lit. No offense to all my Tally people out there. I have a different taste in music. I love Jamaican music. I am Jamaican. But anyway, like, I am Jamaican. I love Jamaican music. So when I go to a party, I want to hear some Jamaican vibes, you know? Like, I don't want to just be listening to straight, like, American music. Even though that's cool. But I like, you know... But anyway, sorry if you guys could hear my sweet mates. The walls are thin as paper. That's another thing. When you talking shit about somebody, be careful, because they could probably hear you. Because there's been times when they got up in the bathroom and they on the phone, and I'm hearing them and I'm hearing their business. And like yesterday, me and Devonnie was in here doing our homework, and she's in the bathroom talking on the phone, and me and Devonnie are looking like you could hear everything through these walls, like literally. It's so funny. And then the last thing I wish I knew, that college is this much fun. I'm honestly having an amazing time. And I want you guys to understand as I close out this video, don't take away from your college experience because you're homesick. There are times when I was really homesick and I could have been out having fun. Even though I've only been here for 2 weeks, but it's like now it's like I'm doing so much and I'm making friends, and my mind isn't really on me being homesick, you know. Don't invest yourself so much into being homesick that you miss out on things that you could be doing in college. Like, college is a time where you're supposed to have the most fun in your life. You don't have any kids, you're not married. You can have a lot of fun, even if you are in a relationship, you know. And if you are, I'm gonna make a whole entire video about this, about college relationships and long distance relationships. Even if you are in a relationship, you know, don't be so focused. I'm not saying don't be so focused, but still make time to have fun, because there's so much things to do out there. There's so much people to meet. So you don't want to sit there and be dwelling on things back home when you have a whole entire field of opportunities in front of you at your college or university. So definitely take in every opportunity that you can. Get involved, join clubs. I have like a plethora of clubs I want to join. I even want to start my own club. So definitely look into that. Find out what clubs your school offers, join them, so that way you don't feel as homesick because you're busy. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's the thing. I didn't know this video was gonna make me emotional. I'm glad I didn't cry though, because I didn't want to mess up my makeup. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning into the Dollhouse. It's your girl J Doll, and you know, bye. Leave your comments down below. You guys know the email. I'm having such a hard time responding to you guys because I'm so busy. But email me if you have any questions. You guys know you could DM me on Twitter or Instagram. I might take a while to get back to you, but I do get back to you guys. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video again. I love you all so much. And comment below what you want next on the college series. Comment below, and thumbs up if you stay tuned the whole time, because I just realized this video is literally 25 minutes long. So with that being said, guys, love you so much. College, I said college. Comment down below what college or university you go to, and that's all, guys. Bye.